For-profit schools are a big problem. A huge percent of their students default or are delinquent on their student loans, and they're costing the taxpayer a ton of money, and investors, they're the ones pocketing the profits. While this is an issue, it's something that's kind of an obfuscation of the real problem with the student loan crisis. Not-for-profit universities are vastly more damaging to the taxpayer and to the cost that's inflicted upon people right now, and millennials in particular in America, than for-profit universities. Why? Because when somebody defaults on a for-profit university student loan, in most cases that loan is about $10,000. We're talking about people that went to a barber school or went to some sort of trade school, or they went and got a useless degree in something like IT or communications from a for-profit school that wasn't really offering any actual education. And that's a problem. It's absolutely damaging. It's wrong. But $10,000 can be easily collected with the government's collection powers. The government can add 16% collection fees, and they can seize your earned income tax credit, they can garnish your wages, and they can go after your bank account. They can do anything. And so for $10,000, the government's going to make a profit on a lot of these for-profit schools whose students are defaulting in their student loans because of their collection powers. In contrast, somebody who borrows $400,000 for a veterinary school degree who's making $70,000 a year, the only rational pathway available to that person is to go for student loan forgiveness. If you look at the cost in today's dollars of paying back $400,000 of student loans and a $70,000 income, you're going to have much, much less in total cost than the actual borrowed amount. So that means that the government is going to be paying way more on these graduate school programs for the student loans than they will on the for-profit universities, yet the media gives all of the attention to the for-profit universities that are ripping people off. Not-for-profit universities provide a legitimate product. They're giving you a valuable education. They are giving you the credentials that you need to be successful. That's not what I'm saying here. I'm not questioning the value of the education. I'm questioning the cost. By providing such an expensive education, universities are ripping off taxpayers, ripping off their students, and ripping off anybody who actually contributes money to their school. Because while they do valuable things, while they do research, while they do things that are positive to the society that we have here in America, they're vastly overcharging for it because they can. The profits for this are going into the pockets of university administrators, they're going into expansion campaigns, they're going into other types of faculty positions, and it's scandalous and it's messed up. So the next time you think about the problems about the student loan crisis and who's responsible for it, go look at some of America's most prestigious private universities and even public universities, because they're the real culprits.